Hello, Hatsune Miku here for another interview. Today's interviewee is none other than Matsuki, the protagonist of Yume Nikki. So, Matsuki, how are you feeling? Maybe I should ask another question. So what do you think your game was actually about? It was a pretty strange game that made little sense, so it would be great to hear your thoughts on that. Well, I guess that will do for this interview. I guess this is kind of to be expected when trying to interview sound protagonists. But anyways, I shall see you in the next interview. So until then, see you.
Welcome back to Let's, of course, play Hatsune Miku for the Diva F. I said it properly this time. That's the first in a while. But the bird, of course, chirped that, but whatever. Bird's always damn chirping. So, the opening clip. Yeah, Miku interviews again. I mean, it was kind of inevitable that I'd make a Yume Nikki reference of some sort. I was originally going to include it into the Echo the Dolphin Yandere-chan kind of continuation of that, but I decided to just make it an interview instead, because if I add that onto the Echo thing, then those scenes would go on and on and on, and it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that there's only like a couple parts probably left for this LP, so kind of like have to kind of balance it out a bit, so that these kind of series of clips actually get a conclusion, like, as well as just, you know, the random ones that don't really have any continuation to them. Does that make any sense? Well, anyways, just a couple of minutes ago was playing the sequel, and what was the name of the song? Was it Look This Way Baby or something like that? So I don't know if that was the actual title. I was playing on extreme mode, and my arm was like, ah. I managed to get through the song, but my arm was like, ah. So obviously not ready for extreme mode here for this part, and I didn't really have any intention on it, but I just thought I'd bring that up. It was just like, yeah, perfect excuse. Well, it is. I mean, my arm can't handle extreme mode 3 songs in a row. So who will we visit today? Hello, and next time the bird chirps, it will stop. Instead of the countdown thing. Come on, bird. You know you want to. Chirp away. You're not gonna chirp away, are you? Birdie. Chirp away, birdie. Okay, did a brief chirp. Okay, we're visiting Rin this time. So, it's just me or does Mako's eyes look a little unfocused. So in this part we're going to see some live gigs, you know, why not? Maybe like, I don't know, I'm not sure. Are there any accessories in Rin's room that I haven't gone over? There probably is. And every time it's like, with the keyboard and guitar accessories that they have in the rooms, I've been putting that off because, you know, I want to actually play my keyboard or my guitar along to it. But you know what, it's like, it's 11 o'clock at night. I could play my guitar without the amp because I do that all the time. But I can't be asked to do that. I'd prefer with the amp when like using the guitar accessory kind of thing in-game to kind of like play over that. And the same with the keyboard. But it's too late in the night and my keyboard is a pain in the ass to set up. Because my room is not very spacious and moving it around is a pain in the ass. So what am I doing again? Rin. What does Rin like? What would Rin like? I'm just like, I go with a safe option, just like sunflowers, that works. One of these I think she likes, but I'm not sure which one it is. I can't remember. I know she likes the maracas, but I'm not sure about the tambourine. They can be quite finicky with some of this stuff, you know? What we got food-wise? We'll go with the safe option. Wait. Maybe... I don't know, man. Oh wait, it's not like the sequel. Never mind, I can just get these. In the sequel, if you, like, give, like, one of the gifts that's already on their shelf, because it's, like, has 3 at a time that you've given in the past, if you give a gift that's the same as any one of those, they'll just be like, oh, not this shit again. They don't actually say that, but the disappointment is evidently obvious. Just like, oh man, it's the same gift. I liked the gift the first time, but you gotta wait it out a bit before giving me the same thing. The same image again. That microphone looks like a hammer. Like, I just thought of, like, those hammers in that Pink Floyd video. That's what that reminded me of. Quite an odd thing to be reminded of. You know, I wonder, I could totally do that pretty much, like, as long as I, like, can use an MP3 and all that, I could make a music video for anything. But that would, you know, require me really being asked to actually do that, and I can't be asked. I just stick to, when it comes to music, just stick to Vocaloid songs. So, I think the sheet music also works as well as a gift. But we go with the sunflowers because it's an easy to go one. That sign in the background looks like Rin is turned into some kind of odd banana. Your lips didn't even move. So what do we got around here? What is that anyway? Well, the maracas, there's... Is that the calligraphy or whatever the hell it's pronounced as? First things first, actually. It's... No. Events. Pretty sure we went over that. That's great, we'll do it again anyway. It's pink! Why is it pink? Why is that not on the desk? That's usually where I place these. I'm pretty sure I've had every one of the Vocaloids examine their figurines. But I don't think I've had them examine everything else. I'm not entirely sure, it's been a long LP. Surprisingly. Pose! Damn it. You'd think they'd have, like, you know, the technology to just be taking selfies all over the place. That'd be an interesting kind of interaction, wouldn't it? You know, you could probably do that, screenshots. I imagine it works regardless of whether you're using studio mode. Well, I can't be asked to check it out. Go to flowers first. It's like, oh shit, I forgot I got hay fever. God damn it. Hey, what hay fever? I have hay fever, and it can be a pain in the ass when it comes around to the time of year where hay fever is at its worst. Usually like spring and all that. And like grass cutters out and just like, oh you bastards, just like, hey, we've gotta do this shit, otherwise it comes off ground. Yeah, but man, my eyes, my nose. Cakes. I think I might have shown this scene before. This isn't how it works usually. Siblings choosing things, they kind of fight over it a lot more than that. But anyways. Rock, paper, scissors must begin. You know, honestly, in the sequel they have like the patty cake and the Made You Look game. Like, it could be either the two, and whenever it's the former on that, you know, the patty cake one, it's really just like a pain in the ass, because like, at first it's like, and then it's like, and then the third one, it's like I'm playing extreme mode, only I'm only using the analog sticks. Can really do a number on your hands. Damn it. And can you imagine living in a room like this? It seemed awesome at first until the local wildlife just keeps creeping up into your room. Like, god damn it! Or he'd be like, oh, it's rather freaking cold now. Just like, it seemed great and beautiful around spring and summer, but come winter, I'm like, oh, fuck it. Well, even in autumn, it's just a bit too chilly. Can you imagine setting up a house like this in a real cold country? Just like, are you mad? That's the thing with East architecture, it looks nice and all, but I've always just thought it seemed a bit odd. Like, some of it looks fragile, but maybe it's not fragile. I don't know, I've never actually personally had any experience with East architecture. Outside of, you know, seeing it through the internet, through games and stuff like that. Well, actually I have seen some Eastern architecture in real life. But it was pretty much just a kind of Japanese tea house. This one country park that I go to occasionally, well, rarely nowadays, but you get the idea, has like this kind of oriental garden, which is quite nice. Got all the trees, and it's got like a little tea house, and a bridge, it's quite nice. I'm pretty sure, well, yeah, I've definitely shown images of it. Some of the screenshots have the images for the backgrounds that I've used in Zelda. Honestly, I miss how she'd say that. She doesn't say it much in the sequel. Because, like, they don't make the sound effects quite as much, you know? Like, you go like that. And they just nod, and then after 3 times, you poke the crap out of their face, and they're just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And maybe at some point they'll be like, hey, how about a game? Or mind if I change the channel or something? Or change the music, change the outfit? Because they actually request stuff like that in the sequel. But they don't make as much sound effects. you can't actually play games with the extra Vocaloids as well, which is a real shame, man. It's like, oh yeah, we added extra modules to the extras, but we took away their rights to play video games. Well, they're not video games, but you get the idea. But you can't actually do that. Just like, why, man? The upside to it is, of course, is you can give them unlimited supply of gifts. You don't have to wait time for them to be willing to accept another gift. They'll just take whatever gift you give them. But they still don't have sound, which is kind of a little bit disappointing, I suppose. So where did we leave off with this one? I think we got the gravity and we've got these four, haven't we? I'm not sure, maybe I went through these two, but I'm not sure. We'll go with them anyway. This is Miku before the show, he's just like, hey, I'm getting changed here! Camera change! I'm pretty sure we went through this one, but screw it, we'll go again. You know, I just thought, in some concerts, some bands or musicians and all that will just be like, hey, no freaking cameras, turn that shit off. Can you imagine a Vocaloid concert doing that? Miku addressing the audience, turn that fucking camera off! Of course, in Japanese with Miku's voice. That'd be quite surprising, really, wouldn't it? One thing I've noticed as well, some Miku songs are good. Like, I'll hear the game version and then I'll like look it up on YouTube, and like, if it's not the in-game version of the song, it sounds noticeably different. It's the same song, but there's a noticeable difference in the sound. It's weird. Colorful backgrounds and match third-party content. Music is number one, cause a match third-party content. Didn't go with the song, but it's true, man. Well, there are exceptions. Silent Hill, for one thing I've noticed. Kind of like Konami is like does more than just sound. It's like kind of in-game footage they'll do as well, you know. I think that's the only time I've really encountered that kind of situation with match third-party content. It's why I tend to avoid using songs in general in any of my videos. If I'm going to make any kind of songs or anything like that, I'll just, like, do a cover version or some shit, you know? Instead of inserting the actual music. You know what? They always have the glow sticks. What's with the glow sticks? But a somewhat serious question now. What is with the glow sticks? I mean, fair enough with some songs, but for every song? Like a song like Last Night Goodnight comes on just like glow sticks! Just like, okay, whatever. Just doesn't feel like it would suit a song like that, would it? It's like this song, for example. I don't feel that glow sticks would be the appropriate thing to just be like, way. I don't know. Odds and ends. Oh wait, yeah, I do remember going through this now. Because I remember it being an extended version. So, we can pause the concert. Music lyrics Rio. I've seen that name on quite a number of songs, including the song that I mentioned at the start. That was called, what was it again? Look at Me Baby, or something like that. I can't remember. It's one of the DLC for the sequel. A lot of his, her, or whatever gender this musician that uses his software is got quite a lot of songs. Some of them I like this one, and some of them, not so much. I think that I think it's the same artist that did World Is Mine. Not particularly fond of that song, simply because of the lyrics. Too vain. But how do we exit? We simply go to the song select. So how about that time machine? Who wrote the time machine? Now they're actually Vocaloid songs in English, so I wonder if they'll ever release any of those into the games. Wait. I think this version's a bit altered. Yeah, the guitar's different. The clouds remind me of Toy Story. So in these Vocaloid concerts, like in the real ones, how do they actually work? Do they just have the hologram come on and just like have the music just kind of, you know, play, but not actually live? I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. Essentially, like, do they have like musicians that appear on the stage with Miku or wherever Vocaloid be performing, and you know, just playing the music while she provides the vocals, or is it not even going for that? Raise your, what was it again? Glow sticks, raise them in the air! Raise your glow sticks! You only wave them back and forth. Seriously. Spice up your rhythm with it. Move it in different directions, at different kind of, I don't know. Wait. This sounds different. I think they added in a verse there. That dance. What was up with that? Water effect! Glow sticks! You know, her voice sounds a bit different as well. I suppose they altered it to make it seem more live, I suppose. I wonder what that riff is doing there. I have no idea, not even gonna bother. Probably power chords. A lot of riffs just tend to be power chords. That's the odd thing, really. Some riff could sound complex, and then it's just like, wait, it's just 3 or 4 power chords. Just like, wow. You know what? I think I'll be getting, like, the software and just... why is it that every time I'm about to say something, my mind is like, doop. What was it talking about? But yeah, I've said it before, but at some point I'll be actually getting the software, you know, the Vocaloid software English version. So I imagine that, well, the vocals would be in English, I imagine. Which would be interesting, whether in Japanese or English, honestly. But, you know, for quite some time, I thought, like, and I haven't been disproven yet by actually seeing how the software works and looks. But for some reason I thought it'd be like, okay, so it'd probably be like a keyboard of some sort, right? Just have all these keys and you press them and they would have different vocals. But that's obviously, I doubt, the case. But I'm kind of wondering how it works. Maybe there's like, probably like, I have no idea how you'd actually do that, really. I have no experience with that kind of software, but I imagine there's probably like a pitch altering kind of thing. Just be like, okay, this song that I've got here is going to be in the key of G major, so we're going to have to adjust Miku's voice so that it's within the key of G major. I imagine it probably has something like that, but beyond that I have no idea. That's the thing with some software, they should have trial versions, because I have no idea what to expect when I actually get it. But anyways, 39! It's quite a significant kind of number, I've noticed. Like, in the sequel, there's one, like, unlockable thing where you have to get, like, 39 safe notes, or 39 of, like, certain score, or, like, clear 39 technical zones, stuff like that, challenges. So it's a reoccurring number, so is this the song that originated it? Either way, let's give it a listen. Mako is pissed off. Deco 27, Sasakura, you okay? You over there, put your glow stick down. And shut the fuck up, I'm trying to listen to this song. Ah, yeah, I recognize it now. Well, obviously I've heard it before. I mean, I've played this game long before LPing it, obviously. So I've obviously listened to it in the past. I have no idea what the lyrics are, but I quite like how it sounds. Wait, they actually have changed they're not swinged to the side now. Okay, now they are. I guess they do alter it then. The song has quite a bit going on instrumental-wise there, didn't it? Wait for it. Well, that was a lovely song. So, 30 minutes, holy shit, these concerts go on a while, don't they? I want to see the Miracle Paint one again, because of that goofy dance. We must see the goofy dance once more. You're not even trying to lip sync that, are you, Miku? Here it comes! That is the most adorably goofiest dance I've ever seen. Wait for it! Just adorable. I think the music video in the sequel pretty much has the same animation for the most part, but the camera angles just aren't quite the same as the live version. The live version makes it look a lot more goofier, which gives it an entirely different charm. Music notes in the background and sing off key. I wouldn't have a clue how to sing on key anyway, really. I'm not a singer. I may sing like an idiot, but that's about the extent of it. What the hell is she doing with her arm there? How delightfully goofy. The music video in the sequel is just like, the music video ends with like her using a paintbrush or wherever it is and just like flowers just pop up and that's the end of the music video. But I like how it looks in the live version because there's no like different camera angles unless, you know, I'm just pressing R1 and L1 and all that. I usually just stay focused, you know, instead of changing the camera angles every couple of seconds. Although that's actually what I do when I make music videos. Just I can't have the camera stay in place for more than 5 seconds. Change the angle. Well, not necessarily. I'm not sure actually, because I do tend to do that a lot. Because that's how the music videos usually tend to work. Camera angles kind of changing and changing. Like camera angles that kind of follow and then change and follow and change and follow. This one music video I made, it was the I can never freaking pronounce it right. Urban Polka, wherever it was, you know, the actually, maybe I can play that bit on guitar. Actually, I think it was an F sharp. You probably get the idea from just that. But that one, essentially, when I made the music video for it, I originally had it on that keyboard world kind of background, but I switched entirely and only used it like at a small portion of the video because it really screws with your eyes with the camera changing and the kind of flashy lights. It's like, oh no, change the background, and so I did. Because it would really screw with the eyes. Might as well go photo studio for about, try to keep it under 5 minutes, preferably. But what customization and why? Leaks make you bigger than you could ever imagine. Actually, you know, Bird, you've been awfully quiet for the past couple of minutes. Gonna not chirp along. Really? Oh, he's alive. Just like, he's just being incredibly quiet, man. Usually he'd be chirping a million times. I suppose it's because it's night. He's just like, oh, I can't be bothered. So, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're going with an extra this time. 3, 2, 1, 0. Boobs it is. But what background to go with? You know, since I mentioned it, this is the Japanese tea house that I mentioned from that country park. Quite nice, isn't it? It's very nice. The picture looks a bit odd in size, but hey, deal with it. So what will we do today in front of this tea house? Will we do something completely silly with the animations, even though we're supposed to just take pictures with this kind of stuff? You know, there are quite a lot of poses, but there are more in the sequel as well. But still quite a lot, isn't it? Man, it looks like her eyes went to, where's the animation? Like that, except it wasn't. That is a glare right there, it's like, fuck you. No, seriously, still. It really does. It's like she's got no eyes. You know, honestly, like, the vacant eyes are very noticeable with the yellow Vocaloids, but with this one, it's kind of different. There's a bit more subtle difference. Some of the Vocaloids I noticed have, like, very subtle changes in their expressions. It's like you can't really tell the difference all that much. But what expression to go with? It honestly she looks a bit stoned. But we go with relaxed. that. Mumbling. We'll just go with a normal face. Now, how would I actually make this so that it looks believable in size proportion? Because the image makes it look really wide. You know what I find annoying about this? You can have them sat down like that. It's like, okay, so you can take pictures, but do this. Nope, wrong way. How do I do that again? It's just like, no, can't have it that shot. Wait, what if you do it like... I suppose you can do it like that, but you can't really sit like that, can you? That's an awkward sitting posture. So I suppose you'd have to be right up front. If you want to like have them sitting down in a chair, they have to be directly... Actually, even that doesn't work. You'd have to have them directly like that. And you'd have to have them slightly like that. So it'd be preferable to just have them sat on the side. But anyways, let's do what we did with Rin. Only this time, my god, she looks like a giant compared to that. I will destroy this tea house. Her face doesn't really look evil enough. We've got to actually have a big smile on her face. Big smile. Got to have a somewhat evil looking face. Okay, now the vacant face is really showing there. I'm calm while I destroy this tea house because it didn't have tea. Slight smile. Now that looks evil. Confidently evil. That looks mischievous, actually. You know, it's too bad that you can't really like see where she's going, because then you could just have her come down from here and just be like completely just like unexpected appearance, just like, yeah, here I am now. Don't know why I'm doing that laugh. That's really weird. Got all mischievous faces. Surprise, surprise, sidelong. I will destroy this house in a sexy way. Wait, how do you do that? That wouldn't make sense. I don't even know where I am or what I am anymore. It's destroy a tea house. Okay, that's going in the album. Wait. How do I do this again? Okay. Wait, no. It's actually plays a bit better. Ellie. Saved! Saving. Still not saved. Saved. Perfect! Man, it's been over 5 minutes. How shall I wrap this up then? Let's see. Smiley face. Will it be number 1? A handshake? Or a what do you think? Or a yay? Or a nah-uh? Or a what to do? Do I end the video or do I just kind of wander around? on screen doing nothing. Or do I say double peace out? Actually, I know what to do. Yeah, of course. And she looks a bit stoned there. Let's go with a different expression. That really does look mischievous. It's like, bye-bye. Why are you laughing? Oh, nothing. Ah. Just bye-bye forever, because I am going to kill you in your sleep. I'm only joking. I don't even know. So, let's end it with... why not a perky wink? So, I shall see you next time, viewers. The clip to conclude this part will be a continuation in the Echo and Yandere chanting. So I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time. You can't really do the wave properly, but actually go with a different expression. Change my mind. Go with... yeah, give it that, why not? See you next time! How did I do that originally, anyway? Yeah. I can't remember how I did that. Maybe it was like... I don't know. I can't remember how I did that waving outro in that one time with Rin. Whatever, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.
I just had a terrible nightmare.
What was it about?
I was being constantly stalked by that Yandere girl and Maya.
There is some truth to that, you know.
Huh? Whoa! You're still here?
Of course you're still here. You really thought you'd just wander off when you fell asleep. Anyway, looks like it's finally arrived at my stop.
I see. Wait, didn't Maya lock the doors?
Locks don't mean shit to me.
How does he do that? Echo. Wait for me! I'm getting off of this stuff too! You can't run forever, Echo.